Hello, greetings all. Welcome back to our English class. I hope after understanding the definition of adjectives, classification of adjectives, features of adjectives, and identification of adjectives, you must be feeling confident to attempt all the exercises of chapter 7 in your everyday English grammar. Yes, our today's class is based on the discussion of all the exercises of adjectives. But before going to begin with the discussion, I want you to all have a recap of what we did in the last class. Our first objective that we did was what an adjective is. To draw your attention again towards adjectives, I'll tell you a word that tells us something about the noun or pronoun is called an adjective. For example, strong rope. If I have given you an example of a strong rope, it is clear that strong is describing the noun rope. Strong is the adjective which is describing the noun rope. Similarly, there are many other examples which I cited to make the concept of adjectives very clear. Like intelligent boy. Intelligent is an adjective, boy is a noun. There are many more examples you can understand through which the nouns and adjectives will be clear to all of you. Our second motive of last class was features of adjectives. For your all attention again to be drawn towards features of adjectives, I like to tell you all the 4 features once again. The first feature was what we did. Just have a recap quickly that an adjective can occur before the nouns. As strong rope. Strong is an adjective which has been written before the noun rope. Nice weather. Nice is an adjective which has been written before weather. So it clears the first feature that adjectives can occur before the nouns. Yes. Our second feature. What is the second feature? The second feature is adjectives can also occur after the verb. What are the verbs? Verbs are of 2 different types in English grammar, what we have been doing since long. First kind of verb is a helping verb, what is also called an auxiliary verb. That is, am, are, was, were. And the second kind of verb is a main verb which involves the actions like jump, sing, dance. Okay, these all verbs are called the action verbs. But we have to remember the second feature that verbs are also the essential part of these sentences, and we are talking about adjectives. Adjectives can also occur after the verbs. Here I'll cite you few examples like beautiful girl. Beautiful is an adjective which is describing the girl, and I also told you adjectives are also called the describing words. Yes, so beautiful is an adjective written before the noun, which was the first feature of adjective. But if we talk about the second feature, if I write it into the other form, then we'll say the girl is beautiful. Yes, so here is used as an auxiliary verb, and beautiful, which is one of the complement to the girl. I'll also tell you again that if we write adjectives after the verbs, which are the helping verbs, then it is called a complement to that person. The girl is beautiful. Yes, it is called an adjective. Over here in this sentence, though the meaning remains the same. Beautiful girl or the girl is beautiful, but the way of expressing is different. I hope you are getting all the features. One by one, we have detailed all the features, and we will definitely finish the features quickly as soon as possible. The third feature is the adjectives can also occur after the adverb. Yes, what is that adverb? Very. very intelligent, very smart, very clever, very poor. Here we can use this very poor, very intelligent, very smart in the form of sentences too. Okay, the third feature is adjectives can also occur after very, which is used as an adverb here. So the three features, first as a noun, then after verb, then third one after the adverb very. Okay, now the last feature of adjectives is adjectives can also be used for the comparison between two things, two objects, two people, and also for many persons, many people, and many things. As I explained all these things in the previous video, that for comparative degree we usually write than, okay, and for the superlative we write the with the superlative degree. So here the features are all done, and we had finished the recap of all the features. Now I'll move on to the kinds of adjectives. What are the kinds of adjectives? First kind is adjectives of quality. Second is adjectives of quantity. Third is possessive adjectives. The fourth adjective is demonstrative adjectives, and the fifth one is interrogative adjectives. I hope these all 5 adjectives are understood to you, and what are the differences between all these adjectives, you must be getting it clear before going to attempt the exercises. Adjectives of quality, they indicate the quality of a noun, right? Adjective of quantity, they give us the answers of how much and how many. If we talk about the possessive adjective, which show us the possession or belongingness. The fourth adjective, demonstrative adjective, which tell us something which is very far or which is very near to you. This, these, that, and those. And the last adjective is interrogative adjectives. Interrogative adjectives are used to ask a question. Yes. Which, whose, and what. I again repeat, which, whose, and what. 3 interrogative adjectives are used to ask questions about the noun or pronoun. I hope these all the features, kinds of adjectives, and definition is understood to all of you. Now we will move on to the discussion of all the exercises one by one. And we also did one thing more in the last class, that was identification of adjectives. If we are given few words and we are asked to identify the words which are adjectives, you can easily recognize if you know their word endings. For example, al. If al is written at the end of any word, you can recognize easily that this is an adjective, not any other part of the speech. Yes. The second, ous. The third, full, ful. Fourth one, LESS. There are many more which are mentioned in your book. So you are supposed to please go through all the endings and recap what could be done to remember these all the endings and memorize the list well. Right? So this was all about what we did in the last class. Let's proceed for the discussion. So let's start with the exercise A. Write whether the following statements are true or false. Number 1. Adjectives describe the qualities of verbs. Is it so? Adjectives describe the qualities of verbs or nouns. Just correlate it with the ones which have been explained to you recently. Adjectives describe the qualities of noun, not the verbs. So this statement is false. Write false before number 1. Number 2, adjectives occur before nouns. Yes, adjectives do occur before nouns. This is true statement. Number 3, adjectives occurring after forms of the verb be, are called complements. I have recently explained you that if we write the adjectives after is, am, are, or was, were, then they are called the complements. So this is the true statement. Number 4, adjectives cannot come after very. Is it so? Adjectives can come after very, which is an adverb. So this statement is false. Number 4, false. Number 5, the comparative and superlative forms of all adjectives are formed using more and most. Please do remember, comparative and superlative forms of all adjectives are formed using more and most is wrong. They are not so for all the adjectives, only for the ones which have more than 2 syllables or more than 1 syllable, then we only write more and most for them. Otherwise, we write er and est with the adjectives to put them into the comparative and superlative forms. So this is all about the statement 5th. This is false statement. Number 6, adjectives can indicate quality, quantity and number. True. His is a possessive adjective. His, H-I-S, his is a possessive adjective. True. I told you the adjectives which are written with the nouns to describe them, to show the possession, they are called the possessive adjective. So this statement is true statement. Number 8, there, T-H-E-R-E, there is a demonstrative adjective. I have told you the demonstrative adjectives are this, these, that and those. So the word that they have mentioned there, T-H-E-R-E, is not a demonstrative adjective. It is the false statement. Number 9, why is not an interrogative adjective? Obviously not. I have told you which, whose and what. There are 3 interrogative adjectives, which, whose and what. So why is not an interrogative adjective is true statement. Number 10, adjectives usually end in ly, always end with ly, usually end in ly is a false statement. There are many endings which have been explained to you all. Al, less, full, ous, os. So these all the endings help us to understand and to recognize what are the adjectives in the given sentences. So adjectives usually end in ly is a false statement. Now we will move on to the exercise B. Choose the correct words to fill in the blanks. Yes, in this exercise you are given 3 options for all. For each statement you have been given 3 options. So what you have to do, you have to choose the correct answer, but they have not specified any kind of adjective from which you have to find the correct answer. They have given just arbitrarily the 3 answers from which you have to select the correct answer. So the first, I like dash colors. The first option, walk, dark or brightly. So the correct answer should be dark. Number 2, Charumati is very dash. Options are studying, winner, intelligent. So the correct answer is intelligent. Number 3, is the cake dash at tasty bake. So the correct answer should be tasty. Number 4, the travelers were worried because they didn't have dash water. Plenty, no, enough. So the correct answer is enough. Number 5, who is dash Bhima or Nakula? Leader, winner or stronger. So the correct answer is stronger. Number 6, dash children drop out of school in villages. The options are 1, several and enough. So the correct answer is several children drop out of school in villages. Number 7, are dash bicycles made of plastic. They have given you 3 options for the first blank and the 3 options for the second blank. So choose the correct answer. For the first blank, the correct answer should be these. Are these bicycles made of plastic? And the second blank, they are so dash. R-I-D-E, right? N-O-N-E, none. L-I-G-H-T, light. Obviously, they are made of plastic, so they are very light. Number 8. Dash paper do you read? Hindustan Times or the Pioneer? Which, whose or when? You must have read about these names of the newspapers. Hindustan Times or the Pioneers are very important newspapers. So the correct answer should be, which paper do you read? Number 9, dash dog is chasing dash cat. The options are my, your, big, run, these, which. So the correct answer should be, my dog is chasing your cat. Number 10, the dash princess had a visitor from a dash city. The options are grow, young, distant, ride, strongly, and these. So the correct answer should be, young princess had a visitor from a distant city. So this was all about the exercise B. Let's move on to the next exercise C. Filling the blanks with correct possessive adjectives. Possessive means which indicate the possession or belonging. Let's see number 1. Sanjay and Leela have admitted dash son to Surya Valley School. So the correct answer should be T-H-E-I-R. So please don't mistake it writing T-H-E-R-E. Though they both are the homophones, but do write the correct answer for this blank because this is showing the possession. And for the possessive adjectives, we write T-H-E-I-R. If you write T-H-E-R-E, it will depict the place, not the adjective. Number 2, a snake raises dash hood to frighten enemies. The correct answer is his hood to frighten enemies. Number 3, remove dash books from the dining table. Mother ordered Kanika, your books. Number 4, the TV show was about protecting dash environment, protecting our environment. It's concerned to every one of us. So we will write our environment, O-U-R. Number 5, dash father is a mountaineer, said Natasha. So the correct answer should be, my father is a mountaineer, said Natasha. Number 6, Mohit never lets anyone ride dash bicycle, his bicycle. Number 7, Zoha will bring dash friend answer to the party, her friend, H-E-R, her friend. So this was all about the exercise C. Let's move on to the last exercise D. Write the correct demonstrative or interrogative adjectives in the blanks. Number 1, can you name dash building on the other side of the river? I told you when the thing is very far, what do we call that? Distant object. It means it is depicting something which we can't hold or can't touch. So for them, we can only write that or those. That for the one object and those for the many objects. So here building is only one. What should we write? That building on the other side of the river. Number 2, dash skeleton of a baby dinosaur was brought here from Gujarat. So the right answer is this skeleton of a baby dinosaur was brought here from Gujarat. Number 3, the waiting room was full of people. Little Catty started talking to one of dash strangers. So the correct answer should be those strangers. T-H-O-S-E. Number 4, are dash flowers for me? Rekha asked with surprise. So the correct answer should be these. Are these flowers for me? T-H-E-S-E. Number 5, dash subject do you like better? Maths or English? Which subject? W-H-I-C-H. Which subject do you like better? Maths or English? Number 6, dash news did the messenger bring? What news did the messenger bring? Good. Now the 7 and the last blank is dash essay is the longest. Whose essay is the longest? So this was all about the exercises A, B, C and D. So children, I hope you all have understood the chapter of adjectives very well. Stay home, stay happy, stay healthy and cherish the moments with your all family members. Thank you so much.